JSON is JavaScript object notation, and JSON is basically using for store and transport data between client and server. Between client and server. And JSON is not programming. JSON is not programming. And JSON is simple syntax. Simple syntax. And with JSON, JSON having two kind of textual formats. Two kind of text formats. One is JSON object. One is JSON array. JSON is lightweight compare with XML. Okay. Now, what is JSON object? How JSON object will be? Let me write something like JSON object syntax. This is a JSON object syntax. JSON object syntax. And let me write some points for the JSON object. JSON object is started with curly braces, closed with curly braces. And JSON object is collection of key value pairs. JSON object key must be string. Key must be string type. JSON object value can be any kind of data. Any kind of data. It means what? Value can be a number, string, boolean, array, object, etc. Okay, since syntax will be very simple, so key colon value, comma key colon value, comma key colon value, etc. So a number of key colon values we can provide, but last key value pair do not have comma. One more point we can write. JSON object each and every key value pair or each and every key and value separated with colon. JSON object key value pair separated with comma. Last key value pair do not have comma. Do not have comma. Last key value pair do not have comma. Don't give comma for the last key value pair. So this is the JSON object. For example, I'll create one example for the JSON object. I'll create an employee object. This will be employee name. Employee name, something good, could be something else. And employee ID. Employee name must be string, and that will be the double quotes, not single quotes. And employee ID 1001 and employee qualification, so MCA. So this is the object, a JSON object syntax. Next, we will be having the one more thing, JSON array. What is JSON array? How we can define JSON array? JSON array is collection of values. and JSON array value can be any kind of data, it could be a number, string, boolean, array, object, etc. And every value separated with comma. That's it. Okay, let me write a syntax of the array. Syntax of the array should be like this. And let me go with the number, comma, string, comma, array, comma, object. So it could be like this. Okay, one more example I will write for the JSON array. Let me have the example. Example will be like this. Example will be like this. I'll be having objects inside array. This is the first object, and this is the second object. This is the third object. N number of object I can able to place. Last object do not have comma. First two objects we have the comma separated. Last object we don't have any comma over there. And this is about JSON array. And finally, the thing is one more important point we need to remember. Note point. Note point. Every JSON file saved with .json format. Every JSON file saved with .json format. Either it is object or array. Every JSON file is going to be storing with a .json format. You should remember this. Okay, let me create one object file, JSON object file. Okay, so this will be JSON object .json. .json is very important, and this will be the object now. Okay, the same object I will make a copy paste. This is the object, right? And just copying the object over there. Delete. And in JSON, single quotes not allowed. Everything should be in the double quotes. One more important point we have to remember. In JSON file, string will not allow single quotes. String will not allow single quotes. But other programming like JavaScript or Java, Python, wherever you go, in programming languages, string allowed single quotes. But JSON file, string will not allow single quotes. Only double quotes you have to give. Single quotes not allowed. In JSON file, strings will be in double quotes. In double quotes only. Okay, this is the very important thing we have to remember for the JSON file. Okay, so now we'll go for the object format. This is the object. Object is going to be saving properly, and MCA double quotes. Employee name is the key, and this is the value. So this will be the key value pair, key colon value. This is the key value, and here it is also key colon value, and here it is also key value pair. Everything is key value pair. Everything is the key value pair over there. So we have to remember all these things. The file comments will not allow. This is not JavaScript comment. This is basically JavaScript comment, and JSON comments will not allow. Okay, let me check this JSON is the right JSON or wrong JSON. Control A, Control C, and there is a website called JSON Validator. There's a website called JSON Validator, JSONLinter.com. There you paste your JSON content and click on validate button. Click on validate button. We will be having the valid JSON. So JSON file is the valid JSON. We don't have any issue with the JSON file. And let us go with the JSON array now and save it as JSON array.json file. Now this time it will be the array, and inside the array we will be having multiple objects. We copy this object, put inside the array, comma separated objects. Okay, fine. And this will be again JSON file. This is just Srinivas, this is Venki. This is something like Suresh. 1001, 1002, 1003. Fine. I just want to check either it is right JSON or wrong JSON. Again, go to the jsonlinty.com and paste all the content. Validate JSON. Okay, let me check. Yes, this is a valid JSON. We got a valid JSON format here. So we don't have any issue with the JSON file. End of the day. Every time what we need to do is, if server is going to be sending some data to you, the data is in the form of JSON. First of all, we need to check the JSON is the right JSON or wrong JSON with API. So let me show multiple kind of JSON APIs in the internet. Let me check for the JSON sample API. So let us check on either. Tell me API data. We take some REST API. Yes, this is something like dummy JSON, sample JSON. Can we see this? This is object format JSON. This is completely object format. We got it. Based on implies. Let me copy the complete implies here. This is the JSON data. Let me go and check. Sample.json file. Okay, so can we check? This is the JSON file. What is the kind of the file? This is kind of the file is object file. Object opened and object closed. This is the object kind of file. Inside the object, we will be having something like key value pair. First key value pair is status and success, and second key value pair we will be having the data collection. In the data collection, we are going to be having array data. Multiple objects we got. For each and every object, we have the ID, employee name, employee salary, age, and profile image. See, like this, we will get a lot of images, a lot of things. Each and every website like Amazon, Flipkart, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all these websites basically working with the JSON data. We are going to be getting the response as a JSON data, or you are going to be posting the post also with the JSON data. Your request in the form of JSON, your response in the form of JSON. JSON is basically a text to data exportable format or interchangeable format. That would be very easy format, lightweight format. Then XML and other kind of data. Okay, this is a very important thing. First, we need to remember, and the next concept we need to get understand. The thing is how JSON is going to be working in JavaScript. This is a very important one. The thing is, I want to send the data from JavaScript to JSON. How to convert data from JavaScript to JSON? That is the one case. Another case, how to parse the data from JSON to JS. Why? Because of in the real time, whenever you want to work with the client server architecture, you have the JavaScript here in the web page, and you have the Python in the server side or Node.js in the server side. Okay. In between, I want to export the data or interchange the data between the JavaScript and Python. So whenever you want to interchange the data between the JavaScript to Python, we have the mediator. That mediator is called the JSON mediator. Whenever you are going to be sending some request from JavaScript to Python, you are going converting into the form of JSON, and JSON is going to be sending to the Python. And again, whenever you are receiving the data from Python to JavaScript, Python is sending the data with API, that API in the form of JSON. And again, that JSON is going to be parsing to the JavaScript. This is called sending request. This is called a taking response. Whenever you are sending request, one method we are going to be using. Whenever you are converting JS to JSON, we are going to be using one method, JSON.stringify. JSON.stringify. There is a method called JSON.stringify. I'll write that stringify. JSON.stringify. And whenever you want to convert your JSON to JS, there is a method called JSON.parse. JSON.parse method is called parse. One is a JSON.stringify, one is a JSON.parse. JSON.stringify is stringifying JavaScript to JSON, and parse method is going to be parsing JSON to JavaScript. So these two things we have to understand, very important and very simple. And let's do some other programs on this particular stringifying and parsing methods. Here we have to use the method called JSON.stringify. And here we have to use a method called JSON.parse. JSON.parse. These kind of two methods we need to use important. And then we will see some other kind of programs on the top of this particular JSON and all. Okay.